Good morning. Well, first good target in the hole, and I swung over it and dug a few inches and decided it was too squeaky. Threw the dirt back over her hole and started to walk off, and I thought, you know, lesson number one, figure out what's in the hole. So I went down a little deeper and the signal got clear. Got that cleaned up a little bit. We got a 1911 barber dime. So lesson learned for myself. Make sure you find out what's in the hole before you give up on it, or assume what's in there. So, all right, let's get back to the hunt. I thought I'd take a quick lunch break by the truck and look down the road here, and this is why I don't share permissions. I really don't tell people where I go, and I certainly don't advertise it. So you can see there's quite a few holes out here. Somebody's been down here digging. It's been the last week, and this is what gives us a bad name, folks. This is what makes us look bad. This is what makes us look unprofessional, like we don't know what we're doing. We don't have respect for the environment. We don't have respect for the hobby and what we're doing. So we'll take a few minutes and close these holes and give it a better look. But tell you what, ever catch you out here in my areas doing this, you make doggone sure everybody else is going to know your name. All right, let's get back to our hunt. It's kind of slow going today in this iron mess, but we did squeak out another Schrader valve stem cover. All right, let's keep hunting. Pretty slow going today. Pretty slim pickings, but we'll take what we can get because it's always old down here. Got a 1908 Indian head. Well, we'll keep hunting for a little while. Well, digging in the mud and the crud. Trying to sort my way through the iron again. Got 1913 wheat, and I didn't film this earlier. Down the gravel, got a Salt Lake pool token. Salt Lake pool haul. Good for 5 cents, so that's a pretty good find in this area. All right, we'll keep hunting. Oh, the blaring signal. I don't know if that's a watch fob or if that's a pendant. It says Great Seal of the State of Idaho. I'll have to get a couple pictures up of that. That's pretty neat. Have to do some research and see how old that is. All right, let's keep hunting. I've been trying to swing through these rocks and this big debris for a while. I think everybody knows with a little bit of experience, you keep your coil a little bit higher off the ground and everything sounds good. You got to keep that thing slow and low, but I got a repeating signal here. A solid 20, and I think that's the lowest one I ever got. Got a 1907 barber dime. Like I said, you gotta look in the oddball spots. That's in good shape, and keep on trying where you think nobody else is gone. So we'll keep at it for a little longer. Sun's getting pretty hot. Back to it. Gotta love that thing about this hobby. Never a dull moment. That's an oddball one. It says trademark registered U.S. Patent Office number 330. I'll do some research on that. See if I can get any photos up in anything. I'll take a picture of it for you so you can get a better look at it. Being that low of a patent number, 330, should be able to find something out, and maybe that'll be old. All right, back to it. Well, kind of a neat little shallow find. If I can get that in the sun, it's an accordion reed. If that was a double reed, side by side, that'd be an organ reed. All right, we'll keep looking. About a third time out here this season, maybe the fourth, and seems like we never go home empty-handed. Dug a screaming signal here. A little bit of a high tone on the Knox 600, and didn't expect that. Got 1892 barber dime. I'm pleased with that. It's pretty slick, but the date came out. I'll check on a mint mark when we get home, but yeehaw, silver. All right, let's keep hunting. I'm glad I didn't give up on that signal. There's a solid high tone on the Knox. Maybe like almost pegged out. Thought maybe it was a big washer or a big can or iron, but got our first barber quarter of the year, 1892, and she is beautiful. Have to clean that one up a little bit and get some more detail. We're not going to complain about that one bit. All right, let's keep hunting. I've been chasing my tail down this black sand here. Seems like everything lights up. Found a couple little washers and some other odds and ends, but that one sure rang up nice again. Got a 1899 barber. We'll take that. That's 3 for today. Staying in the 1800s. All right, let's keep hunting. Well, first hole down here. First good solid signal. Probably about the 5th time we've been down here. Decided this summer to keep things interesting, we're going to do a long episode of just several trips looped together. So, show you what we're finding down here. Anyways, first signal this morning, nice and strong. I'll get a picture up of that. She's crusty on the edge, but that's a 1904 Indian head, so we'll gladly take that. All right, let's keep hunting. Well, kind of slim pickings today, as always, till we find it. Got a pretty solid signal there. Almost right on the surface, a 1918 Wheatie. So we'll keep looking for a little while. Back to it. Well, once again, checking for consistent signals. And sometimes I wonder why, because that was inconsistent as heck. Just banging all over. Almost peaked out on my Knox. Really big high tone. I thought we'd see what that is, and boy am I ever glad. There we go. 1897 barber quarter. She's in pretty shape. I'll get a couple pictures up of that. I love the design on these. All 13 stars on the back and the eagle. She's in beautiful shape. Alright, success. 1800 silver again. Let's keep hunting. I'm still swinging around the sand, this ghost town area. Got a pretty good high tone on the Knox. Thought it was a little washer because I dug several of those little copper washers and couldn't find it, but right there on the surface, 1908 barber dime. I'll get a picture of that up for you. All right, let's keep hunting. As always, struggling for a good signal in this massive mess of soupy iron. I managed to pull out a hem weight. It's a pretty good size one. All right, let's keep hunting. Well, still playing in the roads in the iron down this ghost town. Got a pretty solid signal. Pulled out a 1917 wheat penny. Signals are few and far between. There's a lot here, but most of it's junk, so we'll keep looking. Well, every once in a while you find that oddball item. I'll put a couple photos up. You gotta say, what the heck is that? It's got a round piece that looks just like a ring, but that's awful tall. Must have attached to something. So if you got any ideas, leave me something in the comments. I'll put a couple photos up of that. Alright, let's get back to it. That was a good, clean, clear signal. Got 1917 wheat. That thing is hammered. Get that cleaned up and get a photo up. Alright, back to it. Oh, some of these coins are running awful shallow today. That's about a ½ inch. Get down to a 1916 wheatie. My brother just came and dropped a 1898 Indian on me, so good for him. He also found a flap button. I'll get a picture up of that. So we're finding stuff. Let's keep at it. I'll still find a few coins down here. This one kind of blows my mind. It's a wheatie, but it ain't old for down here. It's a 1949, so maybe that got dropped more recently, right on the surface. So we'll keep looking. Never know what you're gonna find. That's pretty interesting. Last weekend it was high 90s, sweating down here, getting sunburned. This morning it's 41 degrees. I could barely move my fingers, but we got a no-date wheatie. We'll see if we can get that cleaned up a little bit, get a better picture of that. But still stuff down here. Let's keep hunting. Well, still struggling to find a good tone in this iron. Did manage to squeak out a 1903 Indian head. So, that's good. Let's keep looking. I always gets in the late afternoon and get that ironitis, just swing through the iron and everything sounds good. And I had to go back over this one several times, but pulled out a 1890 Indian head. So we'll take that. We'll keep hunting. Right after that Indian head, I've been kind of keying on some different tones here on the Knox. Kind of a lower mid-tone. Don't know how to quite describe that, but awful scratchy. Glad I dug that. That's an Octagon 10-cent mercantile token. Makes it odd. It just says for general merchandise, several areas on the coin, but on the back it's dated 1912. I'll try and get a picture up that for you. But I don't usually find tokens with a date on them. So, like I said, it rang up a real different tone. Not something I would have dug. Almost sounded a little higher than a pull tab. So, glad we got that today. Let's keep squeaking them out.